Hey guys, welcome back to Florida. I hope you guys are doing well. So I'm just going to be picking up the house, not much to do. And I wanted to share with you guys that Ernie and I had driven to Cedar Key, which is about an hour, just a little under an hour from us, straight shot from where we're at in the apartments, and wanted to just go check it out just for a drive on Sunday. And so I filmed some of that there, but I didn't realize when we got there that it was actually a town that got hit really hard by the last hurricane. And so it's actually a very sad, which you guys will see, because I had read online that it's a old Florida town. Your typical old Florida. There's nothing to do there. I read that online. Like I always do before we go visit any place new. I wanted to see if there was like places to eat or shop, and there was one or two shops, one or two little restaurants, but it did say that online that, it's not the place where you're going to go and, do all the shopping and all the things. And we didn't care because we just wanted to go check it out. We just wanted to go somewhere, have a destination for a drive. And so we chose Cedar Key. But it was actually so sad, which you guys will see in the video. They are still recovering from the last hurricane. Hurricane Helene. It hit them really hard. They actually, after I was done videoing, I read online that they actually suffered 3 hurricanes back to back to back. So many people have left the island because I guess they're just tired, and so now the town is just kind of left with what is going to be. What are we going to be left with? There's so many places for sale. It's definitely a cute little town, and I could see that probably back in the day when, everything was normal before hurricane damage. I could definitely see that it's definitely a sleepy little town, a quiet little town, but I could see that it had so much life in it before. So it was actually very sad, and you guys will see in the video where I'm just super confused. I'm like, what is going on? Is this hurricane damage? Because I didn't read any of that. Obviously, when you're in Florida and you go to any town near the water, you're typically going to see some sort of storm damage, that has happened, or leftover storm damage from years past. But I was actually very shocked, so I'm going to be sharing that in the video. But anyways, here coming up in a minute, I just wanted to get some housework done. Like I said, there wasn't much to do. I just wanted to do my typical clean the kitchen, wash the coffee cups, make the bed, straighten out the sofa, that kind of thing. I arrived here on Saturday. Ernie picked me up and we went straight to dinner. It's about an hour and a half drive from the airport back to the apartment. So we went to dinner and enjoyed that, and then came home, and it was so nice to be here. It was so nice to wake up in the morning and have coffee together. And just enjoy that. And like I said, we had coffee, and Ernie said, let's get out of here. Let's just, go do something. And that's when I looked up Cedar Key, and I said, yeah, let's go check it out. I searched small town near us. I like to check everything out when we're here, and there's still so many places, local to us around Tennessee, and here in Florida. There's so many places that I want to go see. I want to go see Daytona Beach. I want to go to, oh gosh, I could just name off a ton. There's so many places that we want to visit. And so, like I said, it's nice to have little destinations, especially like on a Sunday, to take a drive and just go check things out. I was kind of bummed. I thought maybe we would be able to stop and have something to eat and maybe walk around, but we didn't go out to the pier. There is a pier, and Ernie said there was a restaurant. I didn't notice, but we didn't park and go do any of that. It was, like I said, a very sleepy town, and almost, I don't want to say it felt abandoned, but it kind of did in a way. There was a little shop, I think I got it on video, where there was like, you could tell it was like the main little shop in town. They had like sweatshirts hanging on racks out front and stuff like that. So I do believe that there are people that still visit there. Maybe Maybe there's an Airbnb or two. I haven't searched that. It's definitely a quiet town. It's a place that if you are into super quiet, can't be bothered with people, and just want to fish and live your life in peace, that is definitely a place where I would go. Not during hurricane season because that town, like I said, unfortunately has been hit very hard. So it was very sad to see. Anyways, and I'm sure we'll see more of that, more towns like that here in Florida. But I'm one of those people that just really likes to go visit the local shops, go eat at the local eateries, do as much local as I can. And so I was almost bummed that there wasn't any place for us to, I mean, I guess we could have got out and went into that shop, but it didn't feel super welcoming. The town didn't. I don't know why. It just didn't feel, there's almost a heavy, it almost felt really heavy, like almost depressing. I did get some pictures of people fishing there. I don't know if it was, you'll see it's on the bridge. There was people on both sides. I guess there's a lot of oysters or clams or something. I'm not sure they're known for there. They're known for their seafood, or they were known for their seafood there. So there's a lot of that there. But I'm going to go ahead and insert, our little trip there. The drive there was beautiful. It always is in Florida. There's always so much to see. Driving there. And like I said, it was a straight shot. We literally pulled out of the street that our apartment is, made a right, and just took that all the way down. So we're only about an hour away from that coast, but it's not like the Gulf Coast. So it's not like the coast that you would see, like want to get out and sunbathe. Welcome back to the channel. We are in sunny Florida. I'm filming on my phone, so things are different. You guys know how it goes. I always film on my phone when I'm here in Florida. Ernie's here with me. Say hi, babe.
Hey, buddy.
We are headed to, it's a Sunday, and it's about 10:40 in the morning, and we decided to get out of the house. The weather is beautiful, so we decided to drive to Cedar Key, which is a small, old, Florida town. It's about an hour away from us. So we're driving there, and we're just going to go check it out. There's nothing planned there. It's a small little town. It's on the Gulf side of Florida, and we figured we'd do that because we've been to the Atlantic side several times, and so we want to check this out. Cedar Key is old Florida, like I said. It's marshy, known for its seafood, not much to do. There's not a lot of eating. There's not a lot of shopping and that kind of stuff there. It's, like I said, a small, old Florida town. So we're going to go check it out. So it's a golf cart community, but it is the quietest, sleepiest town. Like, if you want to live somewhere where it's super, super, super slow-paced life, this is the place for you. It's, amazing. I love that. I love that for them. I could never live here. It's too quiet for me. There's nothing to do. And I did read that. It said very few places to eat, but it is Sunday. And we did drive by the church, and people were going in, so... it's probably like a lot of places in the South don't open on Sunday, or they open late. So there's not really anywhere to eat. There's a lot of people fishing right now. A lot of people fishing. So if you like to fish, oh wow, this place really suffered some damage. There's piles of wood. Hold on, let me see. Sorry, guys. If you like to fish and ride your golf cart around, this is the town for you. Yeah, a lot of these places suffered some serious hurricane damage.
A lot of houses for sale here.
Yeah. Well, look at the proximity to water. Look at that house ahead of us. Like, oh my gosh. Do you imagine how scary that must be?
For sale?
Huh?
For sale?
It's for sale, yeah. They're like, we want out. We're done. Wow. Is that the hurricane flag ahead to show the winds?
No, it's an airport.
Oh, is that an airport? Hey, we're in a dead end. You need to turn around, sir. So what I was saying was, if you like to fish and ride your golf cart around, there's literally nothing to do. Where do these people go to the grocery store? We didn't pass any on our way here. No, seriously, babe, we didn't pass any on the way here for 40 miles.
They probably have to go into
Gainesville?
Probably.
What's next after this place?
So
There's a lot of
Gainesville's
houses for sale. Good luck. How do these people sell their homes? Like literally 4 in a row right here on the front. These people, 5. That one's for sale too. All 5 of these are for sale on the front. Look at these people fishing. They're catching lunch. See, fishing and golf carting. That's it. That's what you do here. There's nothing else to do. I wanted to get out. I thought it would be really cool to get out and shop, but maybe buy something, because you know how I like to buy something for every place we go. Maybe like some cocktail napkins or something for a coffee bar or something like that. I love to do that, but there's literally nothing to do here. Hold on, baby. Oh. There we go. Look at, oh my gosh. All the houses, except for that one. They're all so high off the ground. Anyways, I know that's a thing where you know, hurricanes happen. All up and down the Gulf. It's like that. Oh my gosh, that one's super high. That one's like 3 stories high. They could fit a 2-story house under their house. That's wild. There is so much hurricane damage here, you guys. They get hit hard here with the last hurricane.
Probably.
There's so many properties that have piles and piles of like construction rubbish, and so many houses for sale. Hey guys, this is their downtown. There's literally nothing to do here. There's like a little shop, a couple of little restaurants, lots of golf carts to rent, but this is it. That was it. We just literally drove through. There's nothing else to do here. That's it. So if you don't live here and you're not into fishing, literally there's nothing else to do here. It's wild. What is this place here?
Studio.
A studio. I mean, it's charming. There's a little historical. This is a historical, like, whatever. I see so many golf cart rentals. It's wild. Look at that palm. Look at that palm. You see that palm? Oh my gosh, it's silver. That was crazy. One of the things I can't get used to are the houses, how high they are on stilts. Some of the houses, not all of them. Most of them, and I know it's because we're in, we're in the Gulf, where hurricanes happen. But some of them are, look at that pink one. Do you see that pink one? Hold on, Ernie. Do you see that? It's like right on the water. Look how high it is. It's so wild. Wait, are you going the right way? Yeah.
We just came from there.
Yeah. Look at, you guys. It's a motel. It's wild. It's a beachfront motel. There's no beachfront. It's all fishing. But this is wild to me. It looks like the whole bottom floor was taken out. Probably by the last hurricane. That was brutal, because that's like a fishing pier that's not there anymore.
It's probably been gone for a while.
Yeah. It just blows my mind. It freaks me out. Like, I could not live this close to the water where there's hurricanes, But it just blows my mind how high up these houses have to be. That's what, a story and a half?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Or it's 2 stories high. Wild.
Like that.
Okay,
Bridge
we can
goes
go
over
that
them,
way.
yeah.
These houses are charming, though. Some of these old homes are super charming. I was telling Ernie this is one of the things I didn't like about
This
Galveston.
one's for sale.
No, gracias. Ernie said that one's for sale. No, gracias. I didn't like the fact that the houses were so high up. There's a lot of buildings here that sustained hurricane damage the last hurricane, I can see. And then you have the old school ones that are like, they can't be bothered with being on stilts. They're just brick homes. It is the next day. I'm getting ready to go to the pool. I got my suit on. But I took out, let me show you. I don't know what I'm going to make, but I took out this ribeye steak, the shaved, and some broccoli that I had in the freezer. We're going to try and make dinner out of that. But first I'm going to go to the pool and relax for a little while. I'm hoping to get in the water. We'll see how I feel. I want to see how that feels on my legs and my feet. Catch up with you guys when I get back. Okay, I'm back now. I spent about an hour at the pool. I got in the water one time, but it was kind of cold. Anyways, now I'm just home making myself some lunch. I should have had something to eat before I went. It's really why I left the pool early, but an hour is plenty in the Florida sun. I figured if I did that every day, I'll get a nice color for summer. So anyways, I'm just making myself a smoothie, spinach, banana, blueberries, and some coconut milk I think I put in there, some unsweetened coconut milk, and ice, and that was it. That was so good. The banana is always perfect. I did have a banana, and it's always perfect to sweeten everything up. And then I had some watermelon in the fridge, so I decided to have that and eat the rest of the banana. And that was lunch. And now I'm just going to sit down and enjoy this, and then we're going to get to making dinner. Because I don't have a tripod. But I have that beef in the bowl, and I'm just going to add some minced garlic to it. Whatever's left in this tube. I'm going to add pepper. No salt. No salt because we're doing because we're doing soy sauce or cocoa aminos. So just pepper, and I'm just gonna massage that into the meat. So I have the garlic and the pepper. It also helps to separate. This beef tends to stick together. It's really hard. I have my pan going on high. I want it to be really hot. I don't have a wok, so I'm gonna treat that pan like a wok. I'm gonna spray in some avocado oil. Nice and hot. I'm just going to drop the meat in a little bit at a time. We're gonna have an onion that I've sliced up here. Ernie asked me for a grocery list when I was coming. And I told him just get lean meats and lots of fresh fruits and vegetables. And so he did that. I just found this in the fridge, so stir-fry vegetables. But I also have that broccoli I took out and these onions. So I don't know how well this broccoli is going to do. Kind of rubbery. I may or may not add that. It's been in the freezer for a while, and I didn't blanch it before I froze it, which is bad because you want to blanch your veggies before you freeze them to get all that excess water out. and they freeze much nicer that way. I didn't do that. So these aren't looking super great. I might just take the heads off of them and put those in there. Okay, the meat, oh, let me back this up here a little bit. It cooks really fast because it's so thin, which is perfect. I'm getting that nice caramelization on it, my favorite, you guys know. Okay, this is pretty much done, so I'm just going to push it off to the side. It's hard to do this with one hand. I need to get a tripod. I'm going to have to go buy one. And now I'm going to add the onions. I'm going to add those in. I'm going to let these soften up a little bit before I add the rest of the veggies. Okay, those are a little bit soft now, so now I'm going to add the stir fry. And then I took just the florets off of the broccoli because the stems are what hold the water, but I'm going to give these a squeeze. Yeah, that's a lot of water. You guys know I don't like to waste food, so we'll just use those in there. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to add the cocoa aminos. Turn this down. How delicious that looks. Oh my gosh. You cannot go wrong with a stir fry any night of the week, especially during the summer. My rice is just about done. I made quite the mess. Oh, I can't wait to dig in. Oh, yummy. I added some sriracha to my bowl. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try it. Simple, simple dinner. I literally have you guys in the kitchen cabinet. I need to get a tripod, like ASAP. I can't film while I'm here doing this, but yummy. Oops, look at that. Oh, so yum. Oh man, that's really good. A big, like the smallest little thing that I did was just massage the garlic into the meat and just add pepper, and that totally changes the flavor of everything. It's so good. Rather than adding the garlic to the pan and all of that, massaging it into the meat it just changes the flavor. That is so good. Okay guys, that is gonna do it. I know this first video in Florida is kind of all over the road. I don't have a tripod. I hope you guys don't mind. I really am sorry about that. I feel super unprofessional, but I wanted to get a video out to you guys, and I wanted to share a day in the life. I hope you guys enjoyed. The next video will be better, I promise. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for staying till the end, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.